Man, it was about 30 teams fighting, getting arrested, and sparking a city-wide concern. And it ain't just the Wolf.
Hey, Harry, turn that
Down
beat up
Six
though.
Flags, they had a whole nother young teen brawl. They went viral. So, panel, are we sicing this?
Man, it's definitely a youth issue for sure. Anytime all of us are in a group together, whether it's, big or small, there's always going to be some type of rah rah or whatever going on. And, I hate to see our youth going through these things. And, it's one thing to just be down there hanging out and having a good time with your friends, but it's another thing when there's violence being incited and people is not being able to control their emotions for whatever reason. And these kinds of things take place, it's a bad reflection on everybody when it's all said and done when these things take place. So, yeah, it's definitely something that needs to be topped off with a little lid kind of in terms of just educating your children about how to behave themselves in public and how to conduct themselves. And maybe we could prevent a lot of this from happening, and maybe a lot of more peer mediation, if you will, or some form of where they can learn how to, like I said, just manage themselves better, manage their emotions better.
With these lines, it's like they getting just like out of control. It's like they parents can't control them. They going outside doing whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like, what can you do at this point? It's like, if anything, just make them learn their lesson by, applying the pressure. Let them see how jail feel. Because I think if they, get that feeling, they probably won't do it. But you just never know until, it's all said and done. Because it's like you getting a slap on the wrist for it.
I don't know if it's the same. It's different because it's broadcast. It's publicized. We didn't have to really deal with the scrutiny of everybody dissecting our actions. Like even us having this conversation, it's the youth this, it's the youth that, but wasn't nobody sitting around having no think piece conversations about. Like it was, but it wasn't getting that type of notoriety.
Hey, Harry, turn
About
that
the
beat up
shit
though.
we was doing in that era. I mean, everybody do what they do, but it's just highly publicized now. And then also, they gotta see it. So beforehand, peer pressure might be in a moment, but now you go home, all the kids at school see the fight, everybody see, so it follows you around. It follows you around so much that you feel like you gotta make a decision and make a move and get your name up. So that's what ends up happening. But I'm not, I don't know if it's so much different. I mean, if you look at the numbers,